We're on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I was trying to get my band removed on Instagram. Excuse me. My name is Andrew Kelly. This is the Aardvark interviews with Andrew Aardvark. I guess that's my pen name. I don't know. That'll probably be banned next week. But, you know, a person like me who talks his truth, I like that new expression, my truth. What does that mean? I don't know. You got Kellyanne here, the Canadian Goose. Kellyanne, are we flying high or are we flying not so high today?
We're not flying so high today. It's really cold out here today.
What's the degrees out there in Canada?
Well, it's Celsius, but it's like it was minus 33 when I left work today.
Okay, so you live in the foothills of Canada, right?
No, I'm over a little bit more. I'm in the flat hills.
The flat hills.
There's no hills.
Okay, you know, Kellyanne, I actually shaved for the show.
Oh, well, you look great. I shaved too.
Okay, I didn't need to hear that. But to our people out there, we're having a poll. Does the Aardvark need a haircut? This is Aardvark Interviews. Kellyanne is our co-host from Canada in the flat hills, not the foothills of Canada. And the name of the production company is?
Hello, Hooray.
That's it. Okay, now you can go, Kellyanne. Now, this is what happened. One of our guests tonight said she's sick and may have the COVID. So everybody's got the COVID and everybody's sick. But what can I say? I hope you feel better. You know, I take the high road because I'm practically high right now. All right. So this is Aardvark Interviews, and we talk my truth here, and Kellyanne also talks my truth. Now, Teddy, our erstwhile producer, who does a lot for the show, he does, forget about it. You know, when I make it big and go on to another platform, I'm bringing Teddy with me. But Teddy came to me with an idea the other night. I think it might have been last night. He said, Aardvark, you know, that's what they call me. Aardvark, how about we have like a show? You know, you're a great actor and everything, and Kellyanne's, but, you know, I want to write a piece for the show, and could you guys perform it? And I said, you know what? Sure, Teddy, if it doesn't suck too bad. So those, you know, because I'm not going to read something that's shit, because that's my truth. I read it and I was shocked. Who knew the guy had talent? All right. I kind of liked it. What did you think, Kellyanne? You read the damn thing. What do you think? It wasn't bad, right?
Yeah, I thought it sounded it was pretty cool. I'm not really in this field per se, so I don't know anything about acting or whatnot, but I thought it was pretty cool. What I can pull off or not, well, we'll wait and see.
Are you ready to act today in front of all these thousands of viewers that we do get on Instagram? Hereby me being banned from Instagram for being a success. So, Kellyanne, are you ready?
Nope.
Let me ask you a question, Kellyanne. Why did they name that band Flock of Seagulls and not Flock of Geese?
Why did they name it
Flock of Seagulls?
Flock of Seagulls instead of Flock of Geese?
Yeah.
I'm going to say maybe Flock of Geese was already taken.
Thank you, Kellyanne. Okay, now the name of this play or teleplay, since it's being televised, Teddy's a distant voice here. We never see his face. In fact, nobody ever has seen his face. Teddy, is this an original work?
It is an original work.
Look at this. Is this the first time this will ever be performed?
Yes, I'm very excited. I'm very honored to have the two of you perform it for me.
You should say that after, not before.
You know what? The advice I give to all of my co-performers, just have fun with it. Don't even treat it like it's acting. Have fun with it, you know. Don't act, have fun. And you know what? That suggestion always works. It really does. If you have fun with something, you're less inhibited. You forget you're acting. You're just having a good time. Are you ready, Kellyanne, for the
Yeah, just
play, the marvelous teleplay by Teddy, the producer. Are you ready, Kellyanne?
let's go for it.
All right. I will be Father Time because I'm a dude, and you will be Mother Nature because you're not a dude. Okay? Is that okay? You don't want to
And
mix
I
roles.
wore a rock headband. I literally put rocks on my head because I'm Mother Nature.
See,
And a bracelet.
she's
Rocks. See?
a method actor. She
Just amazing.
method. Right. So she's a meth actor. I'm a crystal meth actor. Revelations, Mother Earth, by the erstwhile Edward. It says his full name here, so there goes that mystery. Edward, looks like an A or a K, Pierce. All right. So, Kellyanne, are you prepared?
Sure am.
Are you prepared to act with the aardvark?
I'm going to give it a try.
Now keep that attitude. That's a good attitude. I'm going to give you some advice, Kellyanne. I have no advice. There you go.
It's great advice.
All right, let's start it off. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boo. Revelation, Mother Earth. Mother,
Father.
how are the children?
How are the children? About as well as you could expect after the father runs off with a 10-cent floozy. I hope she catered to your every depraved desire.
You're upset with me.
No. I made some changes since you escaped the prison of our relationship.
Don't be so dramatic.
I have a new perspective on things now. You're a mistake of my youth. Just an afterthought now. Nothing more.
Glad to see you found some peace.
Now it's our children that cut me the deepest. They take what they want and leave behind only destruction and barren wasteland. Sound familiar?
Ah, I see you've really come to terms with it. You sound hysterical.
Fuck you.
What about the children? How bad can it be?
Take a look for yourself.
Let me see. Oh, shit.
They're literally tearing me apart from the inside out.
Oh, fuck. Why didn't you tell me?
Why didn't I tell you? You're gonna blame me for this?
I don't blame you. No one is to blame.
Maybe if you've been paying attention to us instead of that bimbo that you picked up at the advent of timekeeping party, you would have noticed what they've been up to. They haven't been hiding their destructive tendencies.
So it's all my fault. Typical.
What does that mean?
Nothing. I just wish it could be like it was a few centuries ago. Remember when we would take long strolls through the universe? We could still have everything that we once had. It can be like old times.
No. You've always said that time can only move in one direction. You made your bed. Now you can go pull the covers over your head once more. You ruined everything with your steady march of time and thinking with your dick.
Ah, their time is almost up anyway.
What does that mean?
They've written their own future with the actions of their past. There's no going back now.
There's no redemption? What will you do?
It's not up to me anymore. The Reaper will have his due.
I'm worried.
Maybe I'll just push the doomsday clock ahead a few decades to quicken the inevitable.
I don't want it to be too bloody.
That's the mother I fell in love with. Shall we scrap it and begin again?
I don't know. Where is she anyway?
Aphrodite? Oh, she told me she found a younger deity. Said she needed more excitement.
That bitch.
Yes. Well, none of us are getting any younger, except for Haby, of course.
Oh, yes, Haby. She's never too busy to spread it around.
She is a rambunctious one.
Oh, I see she excites you, does she? Maybe we should have one of our dinner parties and invite Haby and her friends. Would you like that?
I wouldn't mind that. Like old times, but what about our children?
Tell the Reaper to lay waste to them all.
Vicious. Kellyanne, great job. And that is the original performance by our producer, Teddy, who maybe should write some more stuff, I think. What do you think, Kellyanne?
That was a wonderful rehearsal. Now let's do it for real this time.
Do it again? What do you think, Kellyanne?
I was stumbling over my words in the beginning.
2 notes, if I may.
He's giving notes
Hebe.
now.
I believe it's Hebe.
It is, but I wanted to change it. I don't like how Hebe sounds. So I changed it. I made a choice.
And it was the Grecians who invented it. She's from Greece. Isn't that first line in the first paragraph?
Yeah. What was
That's all right. That's all right. She's from Greece. They invented it, right?
Right. Kellyanne missed that part. Yeah.
Twice.
What?
Yeah. Greek wasn't she? You left out Greek. You just said wasn't she? Yeah. Where
That's
Mother Nature. Greek wasn't she?
Okay, well, I copied and pasted it. It must have missed it.
That's
okay.
Right.
Do you see it? Do you see it in your thing?
No, it's not on. I don't have it.
Wow,
you
interesting.
Copied it from the PDF. It didn't grab it properly. That's why.
Yeah, it didn't copy it.
I figured something like that happened.
Okay.
Well, thank you both.
Yeah,
thank you very
totally.
much. Very nice.
It's not like I'm getting paid for this, Edward A.
No, checks in the mail.
Whatever.
And it's not like I'm an actress.
She did pretty good for being.
I can barely read, for Christ's sakes.
I was expecting costumes. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed that there aren't costumes.
What do you mean? I put my rock headband on and I got a rock necklace. If that's not Mother Nature, I don't know what is. And look, you need to let this shit go. Look at my shirt. There you go. That's for you.
Are you going to keep writing these, Teddy? Wasn't half bad.
Oh, thank you very much. Cool. Yeah, I mean, if I have a good, if there's some occasion, or I write a little bit, amateur. I'm very amateurish, and when I look back at the stuff I've written, it's a bit painful, look back at it. So I'm just starting out, just having fun.
Oh, it was cool.
Do you want to be a writer?
Something I could never really contemplate because I was so poor in English, in school, and I never read very much. So it's not something I could really contemplate until I just started doing it. And, I'd have to take quite a bit of classes or training, to get any good at it.
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, classes and all this and that, could be helpful for technique. Mm-hmm. But, what really helps? Writing a lot really helps.
Yes.
I mean, the last time I took an acting class was 30 years ago.
And reading scripts, as well. I also hear reading a lot of scripts helps.
Yes.
If you're writing scripts, yeah.
Yeah, and anything, what I would tell to the young actor and all this and that is, get on stage a lot. Get on stage a lot. So familiarize yourself. Yeah. You could go to, in my last TV pilot we did, the worst acting performance was by somebody who goes to 8 acting classes a week. She got on camera and she froze. She had too many acting classes and not enough time behind in front of the camera. Get in front of the camera. Get on stage.
Yeah, it helps you understand how to write for actors, right?
Yeah. I mean, like if you want to be a stand-up comic, get stage time. Get a lot of stage time. Forget about comedy classes. I mean, you could take acting classes and comedy classes. Right now, the level I'm at, I looked at some acting classes just to keep myself sharp or whatever. There was nothing. They were all lower than I can possibly do at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing out there for me. to really do it. So
yeah,
that's the way it goes when you're the Aardvark.
This is the last show of the year, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe the last show of everything. We don't get the Patreon account going. What's the name of the Patreon accounts, Kellyanne?
Hello, Hooray, is it? Or I have no idea. Am I supposed to know this?
No, not the Patreon accounts. The thing you're getting paid from.
I have no idea.
She's like, I'm not getting paid. Right? There's no money in the Patreon
account. Maybe I should know it.
It's a very sad set of affairs, but I don't know. Why do I do this? People ask me, Andrew, you're a stage actor. You're an accomplished stage actor, been to film festivals up the wazoo. Why do you do this podcast thing? And you know what my answer is, Kellyanne?
What is it?
I don't know.
Well, what is your favorite podcast? What since you've been going on for about a year now, right? What has been your favorite podcast so far?
I don't think it's been. How long's it been, Teddy?
No clue. I just count the numbers. What is it? 18 episodes or something? 20 episodes? 20 weeks?
Yeah. And we hit 6,000 on Instagram.
So out of the 18 episodes, what was your most favorite one so far to date? Besides the one that I came on, the very first one.
They all had something in them. A lot of them had something special in them. My horror episodes I really enjoyed with the horror team I worked with and everything. And
the reunion, that was fun.
Yeah, those were nice. Yeah. Those were nice. So, another word for you actors out there, you know who I'm talking. I'm talking. Don't get your head too big. All right. So, don't think you're a star because you did 1 or 2 films. That the Aardvark may have gotten you. Don't act. Don't play that, girlfriend. So, keep your head on tight. Because as fast as you go up, you'll go down just as fast.
Stay grounded. Is that what you're saying?
That's a good term. Stay grounded because, Kellyanne, a lot of people, a play that's up for an award that's probably going to lose at this point. There are 3 days left to vote and we're in 4th place. But it was up for an award. I got a TV pilot that's coming soon to Amazon. And I got another horror film that's dropping, So when somebody asks you to be on the show or something like that, say yes. Say yes immediately. Don't even question it. In fact, if you're talking to somebody in this business, be nice to them. And you've seen the theme of a lot of these shows. People are nice to each other. They go far. They go far because you may be talking to a guy who's a supporting actor. He's got 3 lines, and next week he's written a play that's like everybody loves. So, just be nice to people, respect people. Don't give them bullshit. I can smell the shit coming a mile away. My BS detector is just at an extreme expert level right now. So,
So Andrew, it's end of the year. Do you go back and reflect on your year? Are you one of those people that just kind of take inventory of your year?
Not really, because because I'm older now. So, I mean, it's been a tremendous year. I got into the animation thing. I brought a few of our fellow animators on and everything, and they're singing songs. Another great show. And, I've just done so much in the last year. And before the pandemic with the play, we finished the horror movie during the pandemic. We shot the TV pilot, which I'm one of the lead actors in. I don't want to mention that. I'd like to be modest, but my ego prohibits me from being modest. So I'm a lead in that. But, I respect people and I'm very nice to people. There's the key right there. There's the key right there. What do you think, Kellyanne?
What do I think? No,
do you think it helps to be nice to people?
I think yes, you should do that. You should do that everywhere in life, not just in acting or in your circle. I think you should do it in all circles, right?
Did you just say night?
I'm just stumbling over words for some reason. Yeah. So then you've had a good year this year. Or
I have a good year every year. But Kellyanne, for the last 10 years. Kellyanne, what was your year like? Did you have a good year?
Yeah, I think I did have a really good year. It started off a bit bumpy in that, but it by the end of it all, it a lot of growth. It's been a great year.
Well, I mean, what do you want to do? You were the queen of TikTok at one time until you were banned from there. But, you were the queen.
Being banned.
You had, tens of thousands of followers, almost 1 million at one point. And, then you were summarily, I don't know if it was because of the rampant nudity or whatever, but you were the queen. You were the queen. How did you feel being dismantled from the throne? Was it a blow to your ego, Kellyanne?
Was it a blow to my ego? I think in the beginning, yes. And I couldn't understand why I kept getting I guess their community guidelines. I kept I don't know, pissing them off. And then I just got sick of it, and it just got to be too much pressure. And it was on different, so I had different social medias that I got just way too many followers, and it got too intense, and I really didn't like it. I like being simple. I still like making videos, and I do make videos, but I kind of just reserve them for my friends. I don't really post them publicly anymore.
All right, let me ask you a question, Kelly. Do you think clothes are really necessary for these
Not
videos?
Always, no.
Yeah,
no.
Not at all. Yeah.
Not always. Well, if you're trying to get a certain point across, sometimes.
Well, what is the point you're trying to make when you're?
Well, I'm Mother Nature. You
scantily clad. Right. That's a very good reply.
It's probably, I guess, in a sense, was a bit of attention seeking, but you don't. Yeah. I'm kind of like pulling away a lot from social media and whatnot, and just kind of, I think that's been the biggest thing for me for growth is just kind of doing things for my friends and doing things that I really like you said, don't act, just enjoy it, just have fun.
Right. I did a movie for Martha, who's a fine director, and in New York City, and we actually took over a whole courtroom in Brooklyn. She's got some power. Her family is the diplomats and stuff, so she's got some ways into things that some of us don't really have. And I played a judge in one of videos, and she thought I was so great. She asked me, almost pleaded with me, to be in her next film. Now, the recidivism rate for the roles I get is just amazing. People ask me again to be. I'm pleasant to work with, I don't act like a dick, So you young actors like Kellyanne, don't act like a dick on your TikToks or your Instagram or whatever you got out there. Do they still have that other thing they used to have? What was it called?
Facebook?
No. What was it called?
I'm not sure what you.
What was the first app? What was that called?
MySpace.
No, they don't have.
MySpace.
Yeah.
Thank you, Teddy. MySpace. Kellyanne, were you on MySpace?
Oh, that was a long time ago. I think I was, but not. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was on MySpace.
You were, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you have a lot of followers? What was MySpace like? I was never on MySpace.
Well, I know I didn't get banned constantly. I know that.
Right. My ban on Facebook.
I was only on at the end of it all. It kind of it converted right away. Yeah.
You know, my ban on Facebook ends in 3 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm going to go crazy and insane that they're going to reban me probably. So that'll be good. Kellyanne, what do you think about this pandemic? You know, we haven't talked about much about it on this show because we try to keep things light, but this is a serious thing. Do you have any regrets or anything?
Do I have any regrets?
Yeah.
No, I don't. You know what? I don't have any regrets.
Good.
I feel just the way so much has changed in my life, but nothing's changed. I've changed so much. And the way I live my life has changed so much that it's just been an incredible journey. This last 6 months alone has been just incredible, and that's only because I look at things differently. Yeah.
What do you think, Teddy?
Thinking about dinner.
Are you hungry, Teddy?
Dinner. Leftovers. What do you have,
Kelly?
Do you have it? I'm having leftovers.
Leftovers? You're the cook, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, no, my son cooked. I don't like to cook I don't really like celebrating the holidays and stuff. So everyone else does, and I just show up and fill up my plate and then take the leftovers home and make soup.
Okay. I always see your creative food creations on your Instagram. Do you put those things together? Very pretty. The very pretty things, the food.
No, that's just what I throw on the plate and I eat. I don't really go out of my way to create anything. I eat really weird. Everyone always bugs me how I eat differently. Like a lot of those meals you'll see, those are breakfasts, and it's not, I'll eat the weirdest things for breakfast.
But, what do you eat, Kellyanne, for breakfast?
It's basically whatever I had the night before kind of thing. Like I could have like a roast beef dinner for breakfast. I'm not, and then I'll have like a bowl of cereal for supper.
Well, when it's nighttime, 18 hours a day, like that up where you are in the North Pole, then breakfast is dinner, dinner is breakfast, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. No, I have a stomach of steel. I can eat anything in the morning. And like, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink caffeine. I usually have a cup of soup. I put soup broth and I drink that in the morning. And then
let me ask you a question, Kelly, talking about food and all this. Are polar bears in Canada?
Yes, they certainly are. They're up north.
They are, right?
Yeah, they're scary.
Did you ever see one or meet one?
Yes, I have, because I have the luxury of working at the zoo once in a while.
I know you do.
So,
I know you do.
And we've had
what made me fall in love with you was you working at the zoo. I was like
Lucy the elephant.
I was like, holy shit, she works at the zoo. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's cool. What do you do? Shovel shit?
That's what, if you're going to ask me what I did there, that was my answer going to be, yeah, I pick up poop.
Well, you got to do something. But
those elephants, they got a lot of it.
But do you meet the animals, kind of?
Yeah, of course. I go, when I have a shift out there at the zoo, I make sure I go around and see all the elephants and whatnot. Yes, absolutely.
Are the elephants your favorites?
Elephants, yeah, I like elephants and I like monkeys.
All right. Now, why are
the small ones, not the big ones?
Why are the polar bears so mean?
Well, just because they're so big.
Yeah,
they're so big, and
they're kind of notorious in the wild, aren't they? They're kind of they have a bad temper or something, right? They're just like get the fuck away from me, basically.
Yeah, they don't want you in their space. I think that's with any sort of wild animal.
Have you ever had any instance where somebody's crawled through a cage somewhere to take a selfie with one of the animals?
No, not that I was around. No,
because we do that in the United States. So
we challenge.
I know animals. we have a big protocol. Like if anything gets loose, that there's certain codes in that. But I've never been around for that type of a code where a wild animal has gotten loose.
What's the code called? Code red?
I think it's a secret. I can't tell you.
Oh shit! How cool is that?
Code. Somebody's dying.
Yeah, someone's getting eaten by a leopard.
Wow. Well, what do you think is the most notorious animal in the zoo?
You know, what
Humans.
I've never seen,
Humans.
what would be really cool would be the fruit of the loom bird. I don't know what it is, but you know, the
fruit of
fruit,
the
you know,
loom bird.
yeah, you know, the bird that's on the box of Fruit of the Looms. Do you guys
No,
have that cereal out
I
there?
don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What?
The
Do you have that cereal out there?
big, huge.
You mean
beak.
a macaw? A macaw?
I don't know what it's called.
Is it a macaw? Or is it a toucan? I think it might be a toucan.
I think,
Toucan.
yeah, that sounds better. That it's yeah.
See?
I think that would be a cool.
Acts like he doesn't know shit, but yeah. Kellyanne, I want to ask you a question. Why do you think I'd become such a great actor?
Why do I think he becomes such a great actor?
Yeah.
Personally, I think it's because you're so humble and you're so kind.
Yeah.
It's the yeah.
You know, that is
Humility.
my downfall, my humility.
And you have no fear of asking for parts and asking your friends, can I get into this movie?
Yeah. I was going to invite who I know personally. I know, what's his name? Bob Dylan, his grandson. We had lunch a few weeks ago, in fact. But he's a nice kid, and he'll be on our future shows. And I've worked with him as an actor, and he fell in love with me. He thought I was the greatest thing since Marlon Brando or something. Right. So, yeah. So
you still haven't got that famous singer on whose video you were in, Ariana Grande.
Oh yeah. She's tough to get.
It's because she's not Canadian. Is she Canadian? No, she's not.
No, God help us.
We'll probably have better luck getting Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, he sent you something on Instagram.
Yeah, you're friends.
Kind of banned from now. Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you know you're banned?
Because of the success of the show. No, my Facebook ban ends in 2 hours. My new Instagram ban ends in 13 hours. I can't even watch my own show. I'm thankful that they haven't banned me on YouTube. At least I can watch the show.
I think you need to get on TikTok now and see how fast before you get banned on there.
I'll get banned from there too. Because I speak my truth.
That's what it is.
My truth, which is fucking insane. Wow. I love these terms they come up with. My truth. Come on.
Yeah.
So are you making any New Year's resolutions?
Oh, Teddy?
Teddy or Andrew? Any of you? Are you guys making any resolutions?
Good, Teddy.
Nope.
None?
Nope.
What about you, Andrew?
You know, I want to write a play.
Oh.
Teddy's inspired me with this, with the short classic that he's written.
There we go.
You know, and you know, it's always been in the back seat. You know, so I want to move it up to the front seat.
And will you write for yourself? Will you write yourself into it?
Am I going to have a part in it? Is a better question.
Yeah, I mean.
He's like, oh no, how do we get rid of her?
You can audition. Yeah.
Oh, I can audition?
Yeah.
No.
But just remember the people who cancel on me with this little show here. If I write a play, see, you know, you don't know what you're dealing with. Be nice to people. Don't give them bullshit. Because you
never know where your next break is going to be, right?
Right. You're not going to be invited to audition. I mean, come on, you know. Come on.
So I'm guaranteed an audition.
Yes.
Will I get some feedback?
No, but you will get a feedback that we'll put over your ears.
That's good.
Yeah, it should be a good time. So, any themes, any topics I should make this play about? I was going to do it about racism, but that's fucking done. I mean, Jesus Christ. You know, it's got to be something different now. What do you think?
Well, they say write what you know about, right? Right from your own experience.
Yeah.
Well, that should be interesting.
Like our friend Pat McCartney.
Oh, Patrick.
Was it Pat who wrote his own play about his own life?
Yes.
When he was young? The Troubled Boy or something?
Troubled. Yeah, that was it. Very good memory. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's in Slovakia or something, shooting a film.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
With what's her name?
Ariana Grande.
No, with that other dude's sister. He used to be a big actor. He was on Entourage, but
Wahlberg?
The guy who played the agent. Guy played the agent.
Oh, I know who he is. I have no idea what his name is.
Right, because he's been out of sight, basically.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Why do people fall out of sight in the show business, Kellyanne?
Well, you know, for me, I'm not in the business, but to me, I would just get one really good show, one good hit, and then just disappear. Just take the money and run.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't change nothing in my life. You know, no big fancy homes or cars or anything, just a little nest egg.
Yeah.
So what? You die with all this money?
Well, no, I would use the money. Like, I'd go hang out on the beach and I would do fun things, but just
start a zoo at your home.
Use it. Yeah, exactly. Buy an acreage maybe and you know, put just a simple little house on and, you know, get a donkey or something.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Now she's becoming fucking Alex Ahente here with the coffee beans and a mule. Come on. Stop being so altruistic. I would buy a fucking castle.
Really? I wouldn't.
Yeah. I'd have servants like picking up my stool as I walked.
I love living in a condo, so I might buy just a whole apartment building.
Oh, you have a condo.
And then I would live in one of the condos and rule everyone around me because I own the fucking building.
So you'd be the condo queen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Teddy, do you live in a condo?
You both have delusions of grandeur.
Yeah.
No.
Teddy, after writing this wonderful,
yes, thank you.
What do you want to call it? You want to call it a teleplay? You want to call it a sketch? What do you want to call it?
I was trying to figure out what to call it. I just.
Are you going to write something else?
Well, I've been writing for a couple of years. I've got some stuff in the can, and I've flirted with the idea of showing it to somebody. But I'm the sort of person, I've got ADHD, and I write something and I can't remember what I wrote.
Yeah.
I mean, I've written a couple. I've probably written a series worth, and I can't remember any of it. And wow. I've only looked at it once. You know, I wrote it and I just left it alone. So, that's just, I don't know if I'll ever get back to it. But I did talk with Sketch McQueen.
McGuigan. Yeah, McGuigan. Yeah.
And he's on board with helping me illustrate a couple of children's books for me.
Wow.
I've got one that's essentially finished. It's very simple. But and he's just gonna do a couple sketches just so that I can put them up on GoFundMe and Kickstarter and try to get some funding for them. Nice. So nothing will happen unless there's some funding. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah, I want to be able to pay everybody.
Well, yeah, like you do here with us, right? You rat.
What's that?
All right. So where was I? Sketch, I will be appearing on Sean's Sketch, McGuigan's newest animation. It's called Sleep Tight, Sweet Spaceman Presents The Gift of the Magpie. I am playing Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Because I can do that. So I will be appearing Andrew Michael Kelly. Story about that. I went to Actors Equity to get my card, which made me an official actor, which means I can get on the unemployment line faster than the other unemployment people. So I said, well, they said, what do you want your name to be? I said, Andrew Kelly. They said, that's taken. So there you go. So I said, how about Andrew Michael Kelly? So, it's not a big glamorous thing like, oh, who does he think he is? He thinks he's somebody who didn't have a name at that point. So I put the middle name in. It's Andrew Michael Kelly. It's called The Gift of the Magpie. It's coming soon to YouTube. And it's pretty phenomenal from what I hear. And me, ho, ho, ho!
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, can't wait.
And I did that for Sketch. And now I introduced Sketch to my buddy Teddy, because I trust Teddy will respect all this because he's getting better at this sort of thing. So, and now everybody helps each other out. Now that's how this industry should work. So do not shit on people. Do not shit on the Aardvark. I'm still mad about tonight.
Just a gentle warning.
Yeah, because I can put people together. What do you think, Kellyanne? Can I put people together or no?
I definitely believe you can. Yes.
Yeah. So
I've been impressed by by all your actor friends and friends in the business. I've been very impressed. You have a lot of wonderful people in your life.
Good people too.
Yeah, really good people you've had on. It's a great resource. Yeah.
Thank you. Is there anybody, Kellyanne, or Teddy, or Edward, whatever your name is, Kellyanne, the Goose that killed the golden egg? Who would you like to see? Who would you like to see on the show in the upcoming year of productions?
Who would I like to see?
A person or a business or whatever.
Is Scorsese out of the question or
no? No.
I like the variety, and I did. You know what? I really like doing the that movie that we had to watch. That I think our ratings did really horrible.
Yeah, that was our lowest rated show. Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it. And it's just like I said, it opened up so much for me because I would have never watched a movie like that. And because I was forced to watch it, I really enjoyed it.
Well, what do you
love
think?
doing that review. Yeah.
What do you think, Teddy? Do you think that movie nobody saw?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
What was wrong with that situation?
Oh, you got to watch it. It's a really good movie.
It's a South Korean film. What was it called?
The Witch.
The Witch, Part 1.
Part 1, yeah.
Yeah, and when Part 2 comes out in 18 years, we could do that show too.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a while before, it's always, COVID.
Well, Andrew, what are you thinking about writing? You said you might think about writing a play. Have you got something in mind?
I don't know. I want to mix magic in with it for some silly reason.
Yes. Ooh, now I'm already excited. Magic, so yes.
There's a little taste.
Okay.
But not magic
as... moon water.
I was going to ask you about this shit because I looked this shit up, and I think it's hoodoo. But will you please explain the science behind this moon water myth?
The science behind, well, you see, I would never believe if I wouldn't have seen what it done to my plants. Well, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put like a glass jar or whatnot outside, outside when it's a full moon or a no moon. You can do it anytime, but you got more energy from like a full moon. So you put it out and the water will absorb the moon's energy. And so then you take it before the sun rises, you take it back inside. And I use it, like I said, I used it to water my plants, and I've never had successful plants, and my plants just boom. And so I kind of believe that this energy thing, there's something to it.
Let me ask you a question. What if bugs outside take a shit in the moon water, or the pigeons start drinking the moon water?
Well, I have a lid on it. It's
you
in
have a lid, so you did
yeah,
not
it's not
say
just
that.
it's not in like one of those
Be
inflatables,
specific.
pools or anything. It's just it's in a container,
So remember that, audience. When making your moon water, put a lid on the water, on the jar, so the bugs won't
Kellyanne,
take it.
Kellyanne, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What is reindeer juice, and have you had any?
Reindeer juice.
Reindeer juice?
What's that,
Yes.
piss?
No, I haven't had any, and I have no idea what reindeer juice is.
What is that?
Pee collected from the hallucinogenic mushroom munching sleigh guiders. So the reindeer eat the mushroom, the magic mushroom, and then pee, and you collect the pee, and you drink that.
You drink the pee?
Yeah.
And then
who does this?
It was talked about on a Netflix, a really wonderful Netflix show. That's where I learned about it.
What's the name of the show?
I believe it's Trapped.
Trapped.
Write that down.
Trapped.
Since I happen to have access to Netflix.
Icelandic television show.
And what does it what happens when you drink the pee?
Right. Do you get high? I mean, what happens?
I guess so, yeah. You get
okay.
Crazy.
Why would you go to this effort when there are just so many other things you could get high from?
Well, couldn't you just pick the mushrooms and just eat the mushrooms?
Well, it's traditional. You have to.
Why not eat the mushrooms? I mean, you got to chase a reindeer around all night.
When in Rome,
with a cup.
I could just picture the people stomping on the mushrooms on their way to chase the reindeer. Eat the mushroom.
Well, think about it. It's an Icelander. Icelander, right? So the deer are sniffing into the snow. They're going down a foot in the snow to sniff out those mushrooms and eat those. And you wouldn't be able to find those. You got to rely on the deer to find them.
And now we're talking about shit like when they used to, they probably still do, lick the back of toads to get this hallucinogenic effect.
Me and my cousin tried doing that.
The toad licking. You heard about this shit.
If we did it. We actually did it. We licked the back of toads.
Do you get warts on your tongue or do you get
Did it work?
No, nothing happened.
No.
We probably had the wrong kind.
Yeah, you had the wrong kind.
It was the wrong
We didn't die. We didn't die. That was the main thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, if you did that with a cane toad, you would have died. Down here we have cane toads.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be 6,000 views on this show, so I think I'm safe with Instagram tonight. But let me ask you, Kellyanne, in closing our show tonight, I'm going to ask you questions. So Kelly's questions will be Andrew Kelly's questions tonight. Okay?
Okay.
If you were on an island with nobody and shit like that, what would be the one book you would bring to read? And you've read many books. You are a book person. You are a bibliophile. So I'm not asking this, and you haven't read a book like myself. Go ahead.
Oh, geez. You know what? A book I would bring would be Live Like a Monk.
Live Like a Monk. What the fuck is that now? All right. Here we go again.
Live like a monk. Well, I'm on a deserted island, so I might as well learn to live like a monk because I have nothing.
You sure it's not Live Like a Monkey? Okay.
No, like a monk. Live like a monk.
All right, Teddy, I'm going to ask you a question, too. This is Andrew Kelly's question. Teddy, what do you want to see for the world coming in 2022? What is your hope for this friggin' world? That's a mess right now. What do you want to see? He went to eat. All right. I'm going to ask you that question, Kellyanne. What do you want to see for this world?
What do I want to see for this world? I think, my New Year's resolution is love. That's what it's going to be. Treat everything with love. So I think that would be.
You mean sex?
No, just love. Like you love thy neighbor. Love, nothing crazy.
What do you got against sex, Kelly?
I have nothing against sex, but I'm just saying, just treat everyone with love. Like, you don't always have to be right. You just need to be kind, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
but what if you don't
So
like them?
you still treat them with love.
How do you do that with somebody you don't particularly like? How do you treat them with love?
Well, I'm newer at it. It's just you just feel way better when, regardless, just you gotta. It's about acceptance. I think when you learn to accept them the way they are, it's easier to love them.
But is that what it's really about?
That's what it's really about, I think. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me, Kellyanne? Teddy's lost his connection. He must have drank some of the reindeer piss. I don't know.
Just passed out.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay. So what is your favorite holiday?
That's easy. Halloween.
Ah, Halloween. That's a great answer.
Yeah. And when's my birthday, Kellyanne?
It's coming up right away, I think.
3
It's
days.
not today, I hope, is it?
3 days, baby. Will you treat me
3
with
days.
love? Will you love the Aardvark?
Absolutely.
3 days?
Absolutely.
You did threaten to come to the United States to see the Aardvark, and then you pulled that back, Kellyanne.
Absolutely. No, actually, I've had 2 trips that I was supposed to go to the United States and I couldn't because of COVID. And I have another one coming up in a week, and I don't think I'll be going.
But you did come to the United States and see some people, but you stopped just short of New York. Are you afraid of the Aardvark?
Absolutely not. I'm waiting to see if the Aardvark can cook.
Aardvark can cook great. Teddy, are you back with us?
I'm back.
All right, let me ask you a question, Teddy. What do you want to see for 2022? What do you want to see happen here?
Well, I don't know. For the show?
Yeah, for whatever you like. Yeah, go ahead for the show.
For the show. I've been throwing out some ideas. We can do some different things. Had an idea for a game show.
We can have a game show.
Yeah, do some fun stuff. Just
now you come up with some good ideas. I'll give you that, Teddy.
I'll just throw them out there. It's all you.
It is all me, and I've said no to other ideas. Certain people on the show or this and that, I say no. But the good ideas like tonight's wonderful script, wonderful, and to be honest, I was surprised at the quality of it. If it was a little less than this quality, I would have done it too because you're a friend and stuff like that. But
did you write this last night?
I was like, holy shit, this is actually good. So,
thank you.
Teddy.
Thank you.
Did you write that last night?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, huh?
Yeah, that's wow. Yeah, I'm impressed too.
The ending was so grisly. I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah. I was worried about Kellyanne. I didn't know if she might object to some of the foul language and pessimism.
Oh no, I'm all good.
Oh yeah,
I'm just not an actress.
She said, "Fuck them." And she kept me missing Greek, but that was not on her script. So
it wasn't on my script.
These things happen in show business as well.
It happens.
Yeah.
And
will you write us another script?
Do you prefer to be able to? Let me ask you a question. Do you prefer to be able to improv when you're doing a script like this? Do you like to be able to throw things in and be flexible with the lines, or do you want to read? Do you want to stick to what's on the page?
Kellyanne?
Oh, for me, I'm waiting for you. To me, it all depends. I think there's certain times, you could throw in a word or whatnot, but the word for word, it lets me not think as much. Where I can just blurt it out. Yeah.
Okay, so we got the animation that's coming up on YouTube. I told you about with my dear buddy Sketch McGuigan, who used to work with the Cartoon Channel, Adult Swim, Squidbillies, and he worked in the TV business for 20-something years. So this ain't some bullshit person, So watch that production. I have
Are you saying McGuinn?
McGuigan.
I thought it was McQuinnan. I thought it was a
Quinnan,
Q.
yeah.
Guigan. I thought it was okay. I thought it was McQuinnan.
Well, let's look his name up.
But you're not sure when it's coming out.
No, I thought it would be already out on YouTube, but it's MC.
Is he finishing up something? You want to officially end the show?
Yeah, I can't even find his name. I don't know. And don't forget about my TV pilots coming out, the Redeemables, and I play the crazy next door neighbor Jeb somebody or other, Jeb Hackett or Hansett or some shit. But I'm excellent in that as well. And Kellyanne will be feeding the monkeys in a zoo near you. You know, and thank you for being on the show, Kelly. Everybody loves you. Did you send Vince his gift?
Oh yeah, I did that the next day.
Did you really? Oh, that's so sweet of you. Yeah. Vince August, one of the top comedians in the world.
Wow.
And Teddy, thanks for having us. And we'll talk about contracts for next year.
Yes, so that's wonderful.
That's Aardvark interviews. And you probably won't see me because I'm banned from every place, it seems. So
you haven't been banned from YouTube yet. We're working on that.
No. I may try this TikTok thing out too. I may try it.
TikTok,
yeah. I'm Andrew Aardvark. The production company is called
Hello, Hooray.
You'll never know.
Hello, Hooray. And the Patreon account is Aardvark Interviews. Let's get Kellyanne that pelican or toucan that she wants and deserves. And Teddy, the Patreon account is Hello Hooray. Throw $5. I mean, what are you going to do? Throw it for you. Give us the money. Don't give it to the Cause for Kids. And I'm Andrew Aardvark Kelly. I always say my nickname is Inappropriate Comments Andrew. So thank you very much, and have a good year. Be nice to people. Like Kellyanne said, love people.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Year.
Let's see. There we go.
Music.